I say nothing happened to
Boom.
him.
That's when he said something. Bro, I swear to God, right hand of God. I smacked the shit out of him. I smacked the shit out of him. Right hand of God, bro. I smacked the shit out
You
of him.
smacked Akademiks.
Yes, and then listen.
What's up, everybody? This is the world famous Ed Lover, and you are watching Forgotten Kings TV. That's right, Forgotten Kings TV. Come on, son.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the MREC and Rip Show. Rec, what's going on, King?
Rip, I'm good. Salute. You know what I mean? How you?
Listen, man, we were able to weather the storm. You know what I mean? The snow came through. You know how I look over in NYC. Everything good?
It's looking crazy, you know, from my view of the game. You know, it's looking crazy. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, in a couple of days, it'll be all cleared up, you know. But we here for the work. Let's get to this work.
Yes, sir. You would think, you know, we almost at the end of January 2026, and already it's been a lot. Okay, as of recently, Akademiks, early this morning, he went on this crazy rant on, I want to say Kick. Okay, you know, it's a lot of other streaming platforms, and apparently Akademiks was slapped, man. Now, of course,
Damn.
yeah, apparently he's saying that, you know, homie didn't connect, but from what I've gathered after research and everything, the homie, apparently somebody affiliated with Lil Baby, he said he slapped the hell out of Akademiks, y'all. So we're going to play y'all a little snippet of Akademiks' crash out, right, his little rant, because apparently he was upset. He pretty much exposed all of the details about the relationship that Akademiks has had with Lil Baby and his team for whatever reason. Like I said, all of this because, you know, Akademiks, he talk crazy on social media, all right? It might not always be him, but people on his staff, you know, when it comes to his social media platforms, Akademiks TV, they always, you know, typing some craziness. And it seems as if, you know, the disrespect caught up the act, y'all. So let's check out the clip from the individual who goes by the name of Cuffham. All right, apparently he runs with Lil Baby and the crew. And this is what he said happened to Akademiks, man. Y'all check out this clip right here.
Something, bro, I swear to God, right hand of God. I smacked the shit out of him. I smacked the shit out of him. Right hand of God, bro.
Oh, God, you smacked Akademiks.
Yes, and then listen.
Oh,
after I smacked him,
shit.
listen. I smacked this nigga game. He left one of his mans outside.
Oh, so that's why this issue. Because I was like, bro,
Listen. When I smacked this nigga game,
what?
oh, I'm gonna show you.
Hey, you got your shit.
My man's recorded video. Listen, but this right here, y'all know he was just there at the fight.
Wait, zoom in. Wait, scroll it. AJ? Oh, my God. That is
I
AJ.
pressed up on him.
Yeah.
I pressed up on him. He ran straight to 12. They left AJ. How you leave your man's game? Who's a hoe?
Hey, what?
So he be on the ground. I could be on the live talking shit like they ain't gonna touch him. I already touched you. I just,
Bro.
Next time I see you, brother. Next time, brother. But come on, gang.
See, I ain't gonna lie. That's what they know.
That's why.
That's what niggas know.
Oh, my bad. Damn.
Good, King. What you think? Don't worry, I edit that out. What you think?
I need to see the video. I mean, because, you know, Akademiks is saying one thing and homie's saying another. Akademiks is saying he swung, but he didn't connect. Homie saying Akademiks was seeing stars. He saw
left his
the Little
man.
Dipper, planet
left his
Jupiter,
man.
left his mans on Mars.
Come on, man.
You feel me? Allegedly.
Now, according to Act, he feel like he was, you know, backdoored. We'll play y'all a little clip because, again, you know how YouTube is when it comes to profanity. You know.
Oh, he was cursing.
He went crazy.
Okay.
You know, everybody caught it. It was early this morning, but this is Akademiks feeling like he was set up by an individual, right? But yeah, let's play the clip right quick, y'all.
Right after we drove off, remember, he swings, misses, because like I was kind of like this. He swings into the car, misses, like he hits the shit. They drive off. I'm like, what the f? It's only one. I'm like, bro, look how many people, yo, spin back around. I tell my security that. He spin back around, we were a block up. I tell my security, yo, hop out the car and go see who the swung at us, who he's with. He calls me, yo, he's in a Lambo with Talil. I was just in an argument with Talil at Brand Risk. He said, you want me to do something? I said, don't do nothing. Come back in the car. He gets back in the car. I said, I'll handle it. I call Talil. I'm trying to say, yo, Talil, what is this? What's up? You try to, I thought we talked like, you got a problem? Talil doesn't answer none of my calls.
All right, y'all. That's Akademiks confirming. There definitely was an altercation involving him and this individual. What you think? You think Act Line, man? You think he got slapped, man?
I mean, first and foremost, to get slapped or even swung on while you got security is crazy. Because that's why you got security. Security is the buffer, the filter. Like, so soon as a nigga make a, move or try to make a move, security's supposed to block it, essentially. He ain't supposed to get that close to you. You know what I mean? But I'm not there. And then also, I'm a little lost. I come from, when there's some gangster shit going on, we ain't running to the internet and talking about what happened. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep that shit in the streets. But, I don't know. We in a different time. And the fact that happened, now he was telling his security to, I guess, run down and see who's who, what's what. Like, I'm new to all that. You dig what I'm saying? Is that now security is turning into goons now? Like, that's where we at?
So, man, all of this is one circus. First off, you got to understand that, words, people have consequences based on the things they say. I know they say we got freedom of speech, but you're not free of consequence. And it seems like Akademiks is, pretty much gained this reputation for himself. He's different in person versus when he's online. You know what I mean? And
that's
he's obvious when it comes to using his platform and being biased. I think that's the big issue here. You know what I mean? Can you speak on, topics within hip hop without being reckless with your platform? Ak is one of several platforms that put out misinformation based on his relationship with you, right? And in this situation here, certain people, they move a certain way. Now, the thing is, with Ak, he tells you up front, he not a street guy. He not a tough guy.
Correct.
So, that's the double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? It's like they talk crazy, but then once you put hands on them, just know they going to point you out. No shame whatsoever.
Let's just say dude did touch him. That's a assault charge.
Come on.
You understand what I'm saying? Because
right.
Like, and I don't know who ran to the internet first, but regardless of what, both of them did bad. You know what I'm saying? Both of them did bad because, like I said, when gangster shit go down, it's only me and that other person knows what's going on or whoever was there. You feel me? But
right.
We in a different time right now and everybody ain't on what they claim they on.
Yeah, being in the media, do you think Lil Baby is, out of pocket if he, put this play together? Do you think, there should be some type of rules to media and, the do's and don'ts? Because as you can see, people have that, they select. You get what I mean?
Correct.
So how does one navigate being in media? How do you avoid, because you've been in the game longer than myself, so how do you avoid situations like this, King? For those who want to get in the space of media.
I'm going to say this and salute to you. That's why MREC and MREC TV, I just call it down the middle. I don't pick a side. I don't never make it personal. When you make it personal, then now you got to expect the personal shit to come right back to you. When you make it direct, like, yo, it's up when I see you, nigga, and you talking crazy. Like me, I keep it on the content. I'm going to cover the content as is. Now, I can't speak for everybody else. So when you see these situations happen, 9 times out of 10, they bought it on themselves, and I'm going to land my aircraft on that one.
That's why I said, man, at some point, you know, you have to take accountability for how you conduct your platform and how you want people to perceive it. You know, too many times academics get called out for the things he posts. And then when he gets called out, he says, oh, that wasn't me. That was somebody on my staff. You know, in this case, Ak has said things in interviews directly about Lil Baby.
Facts. I heard it.
Yes, you get what I mean? So it's no avoiding this. You know what I mean? You have, you know, have to play your part in the sense of understanding y'all might have agitated the situation, but clearly this man was upset to be on live, you know, midnight, 1 a.m. going crazy. Like I said, the full video was crazy. You see, we got to edit out some of the profanity as is in the little clips, but hey, man, it seems as if Akademiks got the taste slapped out his mouth, or at least was close to it. You know what I'm saying? Just based off of all this feeling like, yo, enough is enough, man. Enough with the bullshit, y'all.
Well, let me ask you this, though. Being that this happened on your security watch, now do that security get fired? Because it could have really got spooky and really ugly now. You know what I mean? Because that's their job, is to protect you, prevent situations like this from happening. So I'm trying to really understand, how did this happen? Did Akademiks say, oh, nah, he's good, where the security, you know, was forced to stand down, or he knew this could be a possible situation and it just popped off, you know, where they was completely off guard?
The logic, that's what they get hired to do, to de-escalate, diffuse the situation. If you allow somebody to get on the person that hired you, you done failed the mission.
Come on now.
You know what I mean? So that's why I said, you know, the way if Ak didn't kind of confirm homie getting that close to him, so obviously, you know, it could have, you know, got crazy. Even homie in the clip says, yo, when I see you again, it's up. You know what I'm saying? So listen, man, like I said, you know, luckily for us, you know, we the real. We don't walk around with security. You know what I'm saying? We stand on what we talk about because we men. We lead by example. So yeah, that don't mean run down on us.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get what you're gonna get, but the point is, you know, when you move a certain way and you have integrity, I mean, who do we fear? Bottom line.
Nobody.
Come on, right. Why would you need security? Come on. It's one
You
thing.
know why?
You
know why?
All right then. Just being
They
honest,
know what
one
they
thing.
be. They know what they be putting out on these media platforms.
There you go. And this goes back, you know, according to, you know, AI, right? They saying this go back to 2022, man. So this has been going on for a few years, and you know, it was a matter of time before somebody, you know, elected that, you know, that campaign, act for that campaign. He got elected, and hopefully he learned, because going on a rant, going crazy, like you said, you know, you put the attention on it. You know, whatever happens is what happens in the sense of the backlash, because again, you know, there was a time when you didn't speak on certain things like this.
Correct.
Get you jammed up, but we in a different day now. No one cares about the camera anymore. They committing crimes broad daylight on the lives. You know what I'm saying? So people don't think like that no more. But in this situation, I'm like, yo, hopefully Ak could move much differently in the space of media, because you set the trend for other platforms to feel like they can now start sending shots at people without no repercussion from the space of media. You know, we have a job, you know what I mean, to uphold integrity and honor to the people that's, you know, watching your content. But again, you kind of lose sight of that, you know what I mean, when it's about the money and everything else that comes with it. So, you know, hopefully he learns, but if not, then, you know, who knows? This probably won't be the only time we'll hear another run-in from an artist, you know, going to act based on the things he's put out there. But y'all let
somebody
us know.
else in the media space that's talking crazy, because we see, you know, a lot of YouTubers, and you know, I pulled your coat and said, yo, King, you know, salute to you for how you run your platform. But these other dudes in the space, they forget they got to come outside. You understand? So they might do 1,000 videos and forget about the 100 video where they was talking crazy about a certain artist or whoever. And now it come face to face with that artist and shit get spooky. And I'm gonna land my aircraft.
Well, I said, it's a lesson to be learned in all of this. Yeah. Of course, artists shouldn't get pushed to a point where they want to beat up media. It should be hashed out over a conversation, but it just goes to show, like I said, Akademiks has created this, perception of himself where now, you kind of blur the line of artists and media. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. When it comes to some of these platforms, you can tell it's driven by ego. They want to be the star. You know what I mean? And that's the part where me and yourself, we kind of, we differ in that aspect of let's keep the platform, you know what I mean, for the people, without jeopardizing our credibility and who we are as men. So,
facts.
Hey, it's all about what you're entertaining. But again, y'all let us know. What are your thoughts on Akademiks? In this altercation with Lil Baby's, they going and they saying this Lil Baby Goon. So again, do you think homie was valid in putting hands on Ak, considering the things Ak has said about Lil Baby, or do you ride with Akademiks in the situation, considering that he's meaty? All right, let us know down in the comment section below. Salute world, I need y'all to do me a favor right now and check out the homie Hotep's latest single, Love for Fashion. All right, available on all streaming platforms. I'm about to bless y'all with a teaser from the video. If you like what you hear, make sure to hit the link in the description, head on over to his YouTube channel, subscribe, like the video, and make sure to tell him Rip sent you. All right, y'all. Peace.
Yeah, but real quick. Rip going sneakers with the real shirt. Oversized slacks or the jean shorts. Matter of fact, I'm Mary's go right with the fit. Got a clear pepper, these Cartier frames got tints.